Madam Speaker and members, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for the well-conducted business. And Madam Speaker, if this is how we are to be conducting business in this House, this country would have moved very far. So I want to thank you. I want to thank my chair. I want to thank the Attorney General, and I want to thank everybody for staying focused on this. I don't know where the concept of creating agencies came from. And I don't know what was the purpose of creating agencies. It looked like the idea was weakening the central government. Now that government has woken up and has decided to get back its authority, then you are going to charge us to deliver. And it's our responsibility. And we shall deliver. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to allay fears of all members of Parliament and also the country. We are not going to create unemployment. Unlike what has been happening before, where an agency comes in and dismisses everybody, we are going to validate, using the public service, all the workers of UNRWA, and those who are willing to work under the public service arrangement are welcome to work. Because these are Ugandans. We are not going to go out to look for other Ugandans. So nobody should tell you that it's going to be disenfranchised because of the rationalization. He will decide at his own that I don't want to work because the law doesn't allow forced labor. So if you don't want to work, it's okay. If you want to work, public service and us, we have worked out a detailed plan of how to absorb the people. Secondly, there was the fear about the ongoing projects. One of the things we're even discussing together with the donor agencies is that the people who are already on those projects, the engineers who are supervising those projects, again, unless if they don't want to work, they can stay on the projects for continuity so that we don't have gaps created because of the mergers. So I want to allay fears of everybody, but I think this is a very good move to me because the arrogancy which had been created in some of these agencies is unthinkable. Where you find an ED, an executive officer, calling the ministry which supervises him a funeral service. Can you imagine? The ministry, the one which supervises you, and you say, I can't go to a funeral service. Calling the ministry a funeral service. I think that arrogance had gone too far. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Thank you very much, honorable members. I want to thank you.
Procedure. Madam Speaker, procedure.
And we gave functions. We created an authority called UMRA, and we gave
as a regulator.
We gave it functions, among which was to regulate and license money lenders, circles, etc.
That is under Tier 4.
Yes, under Tier 4, and village VLSS. So from the way Honorable Nandara is submitting, it's like as if these functions have not been anywhere under the armpit of Ministry of Finance. We have been exercising them through an authority called.
Thank you very much, but
I want us to argue.
I want to tell you, by then you are my chair of Finance Committee. You know how it came up. We said we wanted this function to go to Bank of what? Uganda. Even you remember at that time we had to put here, then they said, no, we should create some law to manage Tier what? Tier 4. If we had agreed at that time with that error we made, this function should have gone to Bank of Uganda in 2016.
Honorable Musasisi, what Honorable Nandara is saying, from Tier 1 to Tier 4, since they all relate to finances, they should be regulated by a Bank of Uganda. That's what he's saying.
Right Honourable Speaker, what the Honourable Member is saying sounds quite convincing. I am always cautious with dealing with some of these things holistically on the whim. We have a position right now where UMRA was doing this work, and has happened since 2016. Obviously, we are saying that we may want to have a rethink on whether it should go there. And if we would like to make a rethink, why don't we deal with the issue that we are dealing with now, and then have the committee address its mind to that issue carefully and holistically, then come back to the House on this issue.
Honorable KK, my Attorney General, I want to tell you what happened. Honorable Musasizi was a chair of Finance Committee. The whole committee agreed that these things of money should go to Bank of what? Uganda. It is the government which said, okay, let us create tier 4 and put it somewhere. But at an appropriate time when they were saying when it upgrades. But our argument was saying, even if it is small, the person responsible for money in the financial institution is the Bank of Uganda. And that's where we said, even the circles. So, Madam Speaker, this is an appropriate time.
But Honorable AG, what mischief are we trying to cure? Why are we removing a tier 4 from UMRA and taking it to a personality?
Right Honourable Speaker, I'll be very careful not to really go into that mischief right now. Like Honourable Nandala said, in 2016 they made this argument, and the government insisted in 2016 on this. If we allowed time to go and read the reasons which convinced Honourable Nandala Mafab to pass the law as it were in 2016, if those positions have changed since that, we don't know. My caution, Right Honourable Speaker, is that to just say here that now you replace authority with the Bank of Uganda without having taken time to understand what we are dealing with and how we are managing it and why we insisted that in 2016 it should come in under tier 4. I think it would be a bit unfair to all of us and even the House, because we need to just take time, understand the issue that Honorable Nandala is raising. I'm not even saying I don't agree with him. I'm actually saying his proposal is quite interesting, but I would rather propose that we give it time, study it, and then come back, so that today we deal with the purpose of the bill that is here, which is rationalization. Yes, information.
Right, Honourable Speaker.
First, give the patient.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Right. Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. This particular issue has been very contentious in the committee, and the issue that my brother Honourable Mafab is raising came up, and I was the one who raised it. I think when the law was created in 2016, the ministry had a regulator, which was UMRA. And Bank of Uganda at the time said the tier 4 and other small ones were too small for them to handle. So they housed the responsibility of regulation at UMRA. Now, with the rationalization process coming through, the ministry decided to rationalize it. And now the most important thing is that where would that particular function go? And I think that is a point of contention, that should the minister or the ministry be licensing the small circles and small ones like that? So I think that is the big thing. If you say, Honorable Mafabi, that you take that function to Bank of Uganda, right now, Bank of Uganda will not accept it. Unless you engage them, and they have a specific department that will be handling it, so it will be created within the structure of Bank of Uganda, then that is where that consideration might be. Yes.
You say under the Financial Institution Act, that Bank of Uganda uses to implement its decision. Bank of Uganda has mandate to regulate any financial institution or any organization with a certain threshold. Whether you are a money lender, a cooperative, a SACCO, when you are within the purview of Bank of Uganda immediately intervenes. And Madam Speaker, that has created a problem for the leadership of UMRA for the last 4 years. That if a cooperative credit SACCO in Bushenyi has 4 billion shillings, they will have to seek clearance first from Bank of Uganda. After that, they go to the register of cooperative. Then they come back to UMRA. That has been a complication. If a money lender has a 6
Honorable
billion,
members,
yes.
I think what we need to do, let's first deal with this issue of rationalization. Then we need the minister to come back and advise the House on how we can harmonize the finance sector. Whether this can go under microfinance sector or whichever, we need to reorganize. Truth be told, this is too small to go to Bank of Uganda. So we need to reorganize, but let's first rationalize, and then we reorganize the finance sector.
I had given Honorable Kanya stage. Right, Honorable Speaker, I think your proposal would work. We rationalize and we allow a certain space of time for us to deal with the issue of who will take responsibility in terms of licensing. I think that we can handle between the Ministry of Finance and Trade as well. Thank you.
Abdu, what do you think?
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. The truth, we are having this discussion over and over again since 2016. And I'm not listening any contrary view that what the Honourable Nandala Mafabi is saying is not correct. So I don't know what this argument is all about. Because we had this argument in detail. In detail. Secondly, it is not true like Honourable Mara says that there is no department to supervise. Actually, that's not true. There is a bank supervision department within the Bank of Uganda. Please, it deals with the financial institutions. I mean, Honorable Mara, these are things we've interrogated over and over again. So,
Mara,
I was suggesting
the supervision department deals with all financial institutions, not limited to only Tier 1 and 2.
It's there, and it's really, after our interrogation of Bank of Uganda, after they reorganized that department, it is even more detailed and reassigned some other duties to that department, taking away, for example, banker closures and so on. But that's a discussion for another day. What I think, if the minister can commit himself that within 2 months, within a month, because I'm trying to have a middle of handling this, he will come back and report on this. I request my colleague Honorable Mandala to concede to this, if you can make that commitment. But this discussion, we've had it in the committees, we had it on this floor, and we all seem to be agreed that these functions should go to one institution. Actually, it is part of rationalizing. It is. Other than placing supervision of financial institutions in this authority, then you place another in the other authority. No, I'm done with my speech. Thank you.
So, Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I do accept the proposal by Honourable Katuntu that I will come back here within 2 months.
Let's give you 3.
Most obeyed, Right Honorable Speaker.
Yes, amendment.
So the amendment, therefore, Right Honorable Speaker, will read that Section 8 is amended by substituting the word authority with the word ministry, and then proposing that we delete the issue of licensing proposed in 2, and then we insert the B as proposed as 1A and C. I beg to submit.
Minister, that's okay with you?
Madam Chair, I just needed to give a clarification. I agree with the Attorney General. Just wanted to make clear the position of the committee when we said we delete the word licensing in subsection 1. Because we wanted to be specific. The licensing is not for the ministry, but rather the minister. Since he has considered that we take it that way, I agree.
Okay. I put a question that clause 11 be amended as proposed by the Attorney General. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 11 as amended.
I put a question that clause 11 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 12.
I put a question that clause 12 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 13.
I put a question that clause 13 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 14.
I put a question that clause 14 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 15.
I put a question that clause 15 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 16.
I put a question that clause 16 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 17.
I put a question that clause 17 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 18.
I put a question that clause 18 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 19.
I put a question that clause 19 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 20.
I put a question that clause 20 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 21.
I put a question that clause 21 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 22.
I put a question that clause 22 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 23.
I put a question that clause 23 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 24.
I put a question that clause 24 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 25.
I put a question that clause 25 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 26.
I put a question that clause 26 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 27.
I put a question that clause 27 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 28.
I put a question that clause 28 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 29.
I put a question that clause 29 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 30.
I put a question that clause 30 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 31.
Those who are speaking, you make us lose concentration.
Clause 31.
I put a question that clause 31 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 32.
I put a question that clause 32 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye, to the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 33.
I put a question that clause 33 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 34.
I put a question that clause 34 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say, and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 35.
I put a question that clause 35 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause
I
36.
put a question that clause 36 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause
I
37.
put a question that clause 37 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 38.
I put a question that clause 38 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 39.
I put a question that clause 39 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 40.
I put a question that clause 40 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 41.
I put a question that clause 41 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 42.
I put a question that clause 42 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 43.
I put a question that clause 43 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 44.
I put a question that clause 44 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 45.
I put a question that clause 45 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 46.
I put a question that clause 46. I put a question that clause 46 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 47.
I put a question that clause 47 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 48.
I put a question that clause 48 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 49.
I put a question that clause 49 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 50.
I put a question that clause 50 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 51.
I put a question that clause 51 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 52.
I put a question that clause 52 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye, to the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 53.
I put a question that clause 53 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 54.
I put a question that clause 54 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 55.
I put a question that clause 55 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 56.
I put a question that clause 56 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 57.
I put a question that clause 57 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 58.
I put a question that clause 58 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 59.
I put a question that clause 59 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 60.
I put a question that clause 60 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 61.
I put a question that clause 61 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 62.
Chair.
Madam Chair, the committee proposes an amendment in clause 62, amending the section 75 of the Principal Act. That clause 62 of the bill is amended by substituting for the word minister and the word ministry. Justification is to ensure the correct assignments of the functions that are being performed by the authority.
AG.
No objection. I thank the committee.
I put a question that the clause be amended as proposed. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 62 as amended.
I put a question that clause 62 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 63.
I put a question that clause 63 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. Ayes have it.
Clause 64.
I put a question that clause 64 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say aye and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 65.
I put a question that clause 65 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 66.
I put a question that clause 66 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 67.
I put a question that clause 67 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary is nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 68.
I put a question that clause 68 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 69.
I put a question that clause 69 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
The committee proposes an insertion of a new clause immediately after clause 69. Insertion of a new clause immediately after clause...
Disorganize my 69. I put a question that clause 69 stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Much obliged, Madam Chair. The committee proposes an insertion of a new clause immediately after clause 69. Insertion of a new clause immediately after clause 69 as follows. Amendment of section 88 of the Principal Act. In that section 88 of the Principal Act is amended in subsection 4 by substituting the word authority, the word ministry. Justification is to provide for a provision which was inadvertently left out.
Minister.
I have no objection, Attorney.
AG.
No objection, Right Honourable Chair.
I put a question that the proposed new clause stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and aye, to the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 70.
I